It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the New York Knicks. Take a look at the Knicks. They're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
And it does not get any bigger than this. The NBA Finals, the world's attention fixed on this court tonight, but surrounded by the embrace of their home crowd. They'll look to start this series with a win.
That's certainly the idea, Greg. I mean, use the home court advantage to your benefit right from the start. I mean, if they get the win here in game one, the buzz in this city and among these fans will just continue to increase. And in game two, that advantage becomes even bigger.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got the Prodigy. Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's the Prodigy in at the point. Now, here's Warren. Clark kicks to Smith. From past the arc, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Pass to the Prodigy. From downtown, and the Thunder another three.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Here's Clark, off target from the baseline.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough, physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree. Very good point.
Okay, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now the pass to Vaughn. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Uses both hands to slam it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's the Prodigy, covered by Smith. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. The Prodigy, the Knicks pull it in. Pass to Champ. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
The feed to Clark. Pass to Vaughn. Out to Smith. A three ball. And the Knicks hit again from deep. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Got a piece of it. New York moving the ball around. He dishes it to Warren. Launches it. And it's Smith missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. 6 on the shot clock. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Clark dishes to Warren. In the corner, Smith with it. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got 9 points.
Those are starting to add up. Their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
And that one's good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for the Prodigy. Passes it to Champ. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Here's the Prodigy, and the Thunder another three.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Clark, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Clark's got his second bucket of the night.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
To the inside, Champ. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
In a big game for Champ. He's already up to 8 points and the one steal. Coming out and starting this one big so far.
It's about motivation. You can see how much it means to him to play well today.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Shoots from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Smith kicks to Warren. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. Thunder trailing by 4. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. The pass to the Prodigy. Pocket 4. From down in the low post, it goes. The Prodigy's got his third bucket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Take a look at the Prodigy, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, the Prodigy.
Well, for these two, the bright lights and the extra attention and intensity of the postseason doesn't do anything to affect their concentration. Both of these guys always seem to get the ball to the right man at the right time.
Now, here's Warren. Here's Clark, and the Knicks good for 2. Thunder trailing by 4. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who spoke with Derek Fisher. Doris?
The pregame speech wasn't much, as he told me his team is pumped enough to get the NBA Finals underway as it is. He said the only thing he told them was that this is what they've fought for all year, and if they want it, go out and take it. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Now, here's Warren. To the paint. The 11-footer goes back up. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Thunder trailing by 7. There's the double team with Warren. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 11. Here's the Prodigy. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
It certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
He rifled that one in from distance. And now just a 2-point Knicks lead. Now here's Warren. 5 points in the game. Smith wide open. He fires. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
That's good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Pass to the Prodigy. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York moving it around. Passes to Champ. Clark kicks to Warren. Here's Champ. Just 5 on the clock. And the Knicks good for 2.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
You look at the natural. He's been playing really well.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Armstrong's checked in for Warren. Thunder trailing by 8. Doubled by Smith. Here's the Prodigy. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 12. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's the highlight reel waiting to happen.
Here's the Prodigy. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Natural, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Prodigy comes in for the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 7. And there's the pass to the Natural. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it's certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Good on the shot. 15 points for the Prodigy.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
And all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks the coach drew on.
The Knicks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Buries the long-range jumper. The Prodigy's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder. Dishes it to Clark. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bring her down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Here is Armstrong after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Over to the wing. Here's Clark. And again, New York with the triple.
He's made all but 1 shot so far with 6 makes. Not too bad there.
Here's the Prodigy, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Knicks with the lead. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Armstrong. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Yates. It's rebounded by New York. Armstrong with it. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
The Knicks leading by 4. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got the Prodigy. Armstrong is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's Champ, and it's the Prodigy in at the 3 spot. Pass to Yates. Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's the natural. Fires for 3. That's good.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Armstrong passes to the Prodigy. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Teardrop shot. And it's Armstrong missing.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Armstrong. Here's the Prodigy. 5 to shoot. To stop the run. Green for 2 points. The Prodigy's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
The Prodigy passes to the natural. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Thunder lead by 2.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
The Prodigy passes to Armstrong. Down low, the Prodigy. New York moving it around. And it's Armstrong missing. Oklahoma City has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Yates. Here's the Prodigy. Out to the right wing. Pass to the natural. Inside. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Take a look at the Prodigy. 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will. And, of course, Champ.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's good. The Prodigy's got 5 now.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the natural. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second chance opportunities. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's the Prodigy, 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's Champ. It's deflected. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 8. Out left to the wing. The pass to the natural. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Baseline try, and there's another one for the Thunder. Knicks trail by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Pass to the Prodigy. To the left side wing. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. Armstrong's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's the Prodigy. To the inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Passes it to the Prodigy. He kicks it to Armstrong. There's the pass to the Prodigy. Here's Champ. Here's the screen. Floats one up, and it's Armstrong missing. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Yates. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Here's the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Gets to the corner and buries it. Here's the Prodigy. 6-point game. Inside, a Prodigy, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
So it's the Knicks now. 9-point game. Here's the Prodigy. The Thunder pull it in. Here's the Prodigy. 8 points for him. Out to the right wing. Here's the natural, and the Thunder another 3.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Answers.
And here's Armstrong. He has 6. Here's the Prodigy. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Prodigy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Prodigy passes to Yates, and he gets it to go.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Champ. Oklahoma City's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Armstrong. The natural. Again, the Thunder score.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here is Armstrong. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Armstrong's got 6 here in this quarter.
Fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Juan's checked in for the Prodigy. Smith comes in for the Prodigy. And Warren subbed in for Armstrong. The Thunder also changing it up. The Prodigy comes in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Feeds it to Warren. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
They set the screen. Here's Champ, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Here's the Prodigy, and against the shot to fall after coming off the pick. And the Thunder lead by 9.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball move.
Took him no time at all on that one. The Prodigy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's the Prodigy. He has 5.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's the Prodigy. Here's the natural. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's the Prodigy following the score by New York. Goes up the baseline. The natural, the pass to the Prodigy. Shot clock at 6. Stolen away. Now the dish to Warren. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the natural. Down low, the Prodigy. Great pass to set up the lay-in. The Prodigy's got 10 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
1:51 left to play here in the half. To the middle. Here's Warren. There's Vaughn. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Warren, the pass to the Prodigy. Here's Champ. Some nice passing by New York here. Fires from deep. No good.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Passes it to the Prodigy. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to the Prodigy. Launches it. Vaughn with the rebound.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one. Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 10. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Knicks making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and then for Oklahoma City, the Prodigy, he's checked in for the natural. And it's the Prodigy in for the natural.
One shot. One shot.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Smith kicks to Clark, and he slams it one-handed.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
For three, Smith. And that concludes the first half. It's the Thunder. They lead by 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building, the backdrop for our presentation. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith checking out Oklahoma City. They wanted to get out to a fast start in this championship series, and their solid play in the first half of Game 1 was a big step in the right direction. These two teams seem to still be feeling each other out, though, so it could be anybody's game. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
The bulk of their offense, Ernie, Kenny, is coming in the paint. See, it's just as good. It's hard-nosed basketball when you play in the post. Trust me, I know. You wouldn't know nothing about that, Kenny, little man.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, they're facing a very hot team in the first half. I mean, guys are shooting the ball lights out. But you have to do more to get stops. I mean, tough defense is the key. If you put pressure on the ball and more bodying up down low, that's going to establish more aggressive tone that might shut them down in the second half.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
Really an extraordinary game for the Prodigy. 18 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Knicks trail by 8. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got the Prodigy. Prodigy is up there with the Prodigy. And there's the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in at the 2-guard spot.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. Count that one. The Prodigy's got 15.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Drains the three-pointer.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice look.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Now, here's Warren. And that one is hammered home. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 14 assists.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Well, you look at Champ, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Vaughn. He feeds it to Warren. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
It's Clark with the rebound.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
To the left side wing. Inside, the prodigy.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Such a wide open look. And that's now 21 points for the prodigy. Kicks it to Clark. 11 feet away. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Thunder leading by 8. Pass to the prodigy. It's deflected. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. The Knicks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One shot. One shot.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for the prodigy. He has 14 points and 14 assists, as we've seen.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Wasted no time on that one. 18 points for Champ. Here's the prodigy. 23 points in the game. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Clark dishes to Smith. They set the screen. 3-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Clark. 21 points in the game. Warren kicks to Clark. To the inside. Here's the prodigy. Passes it to the prodigy. And there's the pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy, covered by Smith. Clock at 4. Here's the prodigy. Here's the prodigy, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
102, 106. Timeout call for the ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
The Prodigy, he's checked in for Champ. The Prodigy comes in for Champ. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Smith. And Armstrong subbed in for Warren. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. The Natural, he's checked in for the Prodigy. The Prodigy comes in for the Prodigy. The Natural, he's checked in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. And so here is New York after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Some nice passing by New York here. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from the Prodigy.
Tit for tat right there, guys.
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
That's good. 11 points for the Prodigy.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Armstrong passes to the Prodigy. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
2 shots.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
First free throw is good. Good on both. The Thunder leading by 4. Down low, here's the Natural, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
1 shot. 1 shot.
Talk about a terrific game for the Natural. He has 11 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Here's the Prodigy, and again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
No good.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And that one's good. The Prodigy's got 5 now.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
There's the bucket, good. And the Thunder lead by 7.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's the Prodigy, and again, it's New York.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to the Natural. Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Armstrong. The Natural, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. How can you stop that? With the crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
To the right side. Here's the Prodigy. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. To the middle. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from the Prodigy.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Pulls it up. Again, Oklahoma City. New York's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. There's the pick. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's the Prodigy. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. The Prodigy's got 9.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Here's Yates, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
No problems knocking that one down. The Prodigy's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder. Here's the Prodigy. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
One shot. One shot.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Miss for the first time from the floor, puts in at 7 for 8. New York moving it around. Here's Vaughn, and the Knicks good for 2.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Over to the left wing. Yates, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
The Prodigy, foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for the Prodigy. He has 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, just as we expected, they've made the most of their chances at the free throw line. That's definitely been a factor so far.
Passes to the Prodigy. Here's the Natural. Bangs home the trifecta. The Natural's got 20.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Up high and down hard with one hand.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt. He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
To the paint. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's the Natural. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Warren's checked in for the Knicks. Champ comes in for the Prodigy. And a new group in here for the Thunder. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Natural. The Prodigy comes in for the Prodigy. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Natural. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. Up top, Armstrong. 10 points for him. They swipe it. Here's the Prodigy. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder lead by 13. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Thunder leading by 13. Warren is out there with Smith. Then there's Champ. And there's the Prodigy. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Warren. And there's the feed to Clark. And a missed layup.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
He dishes it to Warren. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Smith. Shooting 1.
1 shot. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Smith. Here's Warren. Off the inbound pass, and it's good on the way in. Warren's got 9 points here in the second half.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
The Prodigy gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And it's Warren with the jam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it's certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And so it's New York with it. The Thunder making the shot.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take no chance slam by the big fella.
The Thunder leading by 14. The pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy to the paint. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 29 points for the Prodigy.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at, keep feeding the fire.
Here's the Prodigy, following the score by New York. To the paint, poked loose, stolen by Warren. Pass to Champ, puts it up from 12. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Warren kicks to Smith. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Pretty passes. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Taken away. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. They get it again. And good on the basket. Book it. That's 10 points for the Prodigy.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Dishes it to Clark. He kicks to Warren. There's the pick. Fires from deep. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Clark.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak. And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
New York moving it around. Here's the Prodigy. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The Prodigy's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy, and the layup's good off the glass. The Prodigy's got 6 in the quarter. New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Smith for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Terrific game for the Prodigy. He's got 27 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
The Knicks making a switch here. Vaughn's checked in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
That's good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
It's Clark with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's the Prodigy. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Thunder lead by 16. Inside, here's Vaughn. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And that one's good.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The pass to the Prodigy. all alone. Again, Oklahoma City.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Inside, Vaughn. That drops. Vaughn's got 24.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's the prodigy, and he dunks it down.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Pass to Champ. The 11-footer, and again it's New York. Here's the prodigy. Passes it to the prodigy. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And there's another one for the Thunder.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Feeds it to Clark. To the inside. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Vaughn.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And that is good. 14 points for the prodigy.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. When coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. So coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks, Doris. The pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. Down low. The prodigy. Soft touch off the glass. The prodigy's got 33.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
To the right side. There's the pick. The three. They get it back. Pass to the prodigy. Passes it to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Here's Champ, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for Oklahoma City.
The starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the prodigy. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The Thunder leading by 14. There's the pick. The pass to the prodigy. It's taken away by Smith. Here's the prodigy. There's a minute left to play in the final quarter, and he gets the bucket.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
The prodigy passes to the prodigy. From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by New York. To the middle. High, arcing shot. No good at the rim. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game?
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And the series tonight takes place in New York, where it'll be the Knicks going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, they managed to steal Game 1 and now can take a commanding lead in the series with another win tonight. They're trying to seize control. Well, we all know what happened in the first game. Just how big is the impact, Shaq, of that road win in this series?
You know, a road win, Ernie, can change the whole dynamic of the whole playoff series. You know the old saying, Ernie, it's not a series until someone wins on the road, and that happened very early.
Well, they need to stay greedy and try to go up 2-0. If you do that, you put so much pressure on the other team. But championship teams, they don't stay satisfied. They try to get another one on the road. They don't just want one.
Hey, what do you say we go courtside? Good
Let's
idea?
go.
Yeah. Kevin Harlan standing by. No, we're gonna sit here. Okay.
These great scenics, the stunning shots of the skyscrapers, the majestic Midtown Manhattan view in the background there. A gorgeous night in New York City. We're in a sold-out, noisy arena here in New York City. The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at New York. This is a game they need desperately to win tonight after coming up short in Game 1.
Absolutely critical that they win this game. I mean, after surrendering home court advantage in Game 1, they have got to win this one. Otherwise, the series and really their season could be over before they know it.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I mean, the stakes really couldn't be higher for them. I've always thought that in a series, the next game is always the most important. We'll see if that pressure of that kind of situation affects them positively or negatively. But as you said, a loss here, and they might be done before this series even gets started.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got the Prodigy. Prodigy is up there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's the Prodigy in at the 2 guard. Now here is Smith, and he gets it to go. Smith's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Knicks.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Here's Clark. Goes back up. And no problem from Warren as he finishes at the rim.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's the Prodigy now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And that one's good by Clark.
Well, I think this is the start they want to come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Took him no time at all on that one.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Inside, Champ, and the bucket counts. His eyes way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field. There's the pass to the body. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And I know that's a game they'd like to forget. Sort of a tough day for them all the way around.
I don't see any reason they won't be able to rebound from it quickly, though. Quite honestly, I think this is a resilient squad, and they'll bounce back quickly.
So it's the Thunder now, following the score by New York. Pass to the Prodigy. It's deflected. Smith outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Champs got 5.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And that one's good.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Warren kicks to Clark. Now, here's Warren. Defense is right there. And that one's good by Clark.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Here's the prodigy. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And so it's New York with it. They lead by 7. To the inside, Clark. And Count Cavasti is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
It's been a solid outing for Champ already with 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Billy Donovan. He felt pretty good taking the first game of the finals on the road. He noted, though, that as good as it felt, they weren't going to settle with taking just one on the road. I want to get greedy here was his approach to game 2. Let's see if they can take another one away from their opponent, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Take a look at the prodigy, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, the prodigy, he's in that same group.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Good! The prodigy's got his first basket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Pass to Champ. Here's the floater. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Inside, the prodigy. It's Clark with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 8. Top of the key, Warren. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot, gentlemen.
The Knicks leading by 9. Kicks it to Clark. To the paint. Here's Vaughn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The pass to the prodigy. Powered down with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Clark. He's got 8.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already. Good. I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Smith outside, and the wide open shot from Warren. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 11 points for the Prodigy.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Pass to the Prodigy. Can't get it to go, and New York will come the other way. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
And he gets it to go.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
New York leading by 14. The feed to Clark. The dish to Warren. And it's Clark in the corner. Warren kicks to Clark. No good from outside.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Warren. The Thunder making the shot. Down low. Here's Champ. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it? And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Armstrong's checked in for Warren. Thunder trailing by 14. Passes it to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Good on the triple. The Prodigy's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Armstrong hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Knicks lead by 13. Doubled by Smith. Here's the Prodigy, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
2 shots, gentlemen.
First personal foul.
2.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. New York leading by 11. Feeds it to Clark. Smith on the wing from past the arc. That's good. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And he gets it to go.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
To the paint, here's Vaughn. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He has 6.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got 6. Good. 16 points for the Prodigy.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Armstrong kicks to Clark. Dishes it to Armstrong. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Champ. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Champ's got 12 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
To the paint. Here's the Prodigy. Shot is off. And New York the other way now. Armstrong kicks to Clark. And again, New York with the triple.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
That is good. And it's 8 points for the Prodigy.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Answers.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Well, you look at Champ, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall. The Prodigy, he's checked in for New York. And then for Oklahoma City, the Natural comes in for the Prodigy. And it's the Prodigy in for the Prodigy. Here's Clark. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Armstrong passes to Vaughn, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Here's the Prodigy. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4. The Knicks leading by 13. And here's Armstrong. He dishes it to Clark. Vaughn, the pass to Armstrong. New York moving the ball around, and he gets it to go. The Prodigy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
The Prodigy, no good on the triple.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Armstrong passes to Champ to the inside. Count that one. 10 points for the Natural.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
That shot wide open.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Up top, Armstrong. The pass to the Prodigy. And the Knicks good for 2.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by 16. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
The Knicks leading by 16. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Knicks, Champ out there with the Prodigy. Then there's Armstrong. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's the Prodigy in at the 2 spot. It's rebounded by New York.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Pass to Yates. Drills it from outside. The Prodigy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Armstrong. It's tipped. Passes it to Yates. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. They swipe it. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Thunder trailing by 16. And there's the pass to the Prodigy. Out to the right wing. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Thunder have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Thunder. On defense, New York. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. That's good.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Thunder have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
New York leading by 10. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And it's blocked. The natural, the pass to the Prodigy. Right wing, here's the natural. Again, the Thunder score.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
The Prodigy passes to Champ. To the middle, here's the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. Connects in the foul line jumper. The Prodigy's got 7 points in the game. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 15-6 run.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
Spork has some information for us, Doris.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. There was one other thing he talked to them about. He told them to move with purpose on the perimeter, use screens, and find those open outside shots. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Armstrong. Thunder trailing by 11. Pass to the natural. Here's the natural, and that one's good. The natural's got 5 points now in the quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And the shot is good.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Armstrong passes to the prodigy. All sorts of time, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
Passes it to Yates, to the inside, the natural.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around, but they'll get another chance. New York leading by 13. And there's the pass to the prodigy. And again, New York with the triple.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Take a look at the prodigy. 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will. And, of course, Champ.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And the Knicks making a change here. Warren's checked in. Here's the prodigy with the shot. The good-looking shot from the wing. The prodigy's got 6 in the quarter.
7.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to the prodigy. Out to the wing. Here's the prodigy. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Here's the prodigy. 12 points for him. Pass to Warren. Clock at 6. Passes to the prodigy. And again, New York with the triple.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Thunder trailing by 18. Now the pass to Yates. Off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
And he gets it to go.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Here's the prodigy. The natural, the pass to the prodigy. Fires, high post. High shot from 10 feet out. The prodigy's got his first bucket in this one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness. I mean, you've come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Vaughn's checked in for the prodigy. Champ comes in for the prodigy. And Smith's subbed in for the prodigy. So we gets them both. And so here is New York. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's the prodigy. He has 6. Drains it from 17 feet out. The prodigy's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
A different look for Oklahoma City. The prodigy is checked in for the natural. And it's the prodigy in for the prodigy. Oklahoma City's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. From 13, again, the Thunder score.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Offensive rebound. Hard. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And what a game for the natural. 10 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Thunder trailing by 12. The prodigy passes to the prodigy. Pass to the natural. Here's the prodigy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vaughn with the rebound. Vaughn's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Over in the corner, Warren knocks down the 3 ball. Warren's got 16 points.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Count the bucket. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 assists.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And he gets it to go. 7 points for Smith. Thunder trailing by 15. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 8. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. New York's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
.36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Warren the pass to Vaughn. Smith with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Smith's got 12.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. The three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Vaughn's got 5 rebounds tonight. Warren. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Knicks as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome, everybody. Glad to have you back for this NBA postseason halftime report. Ernie Johnson alongside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Checking out New York. They came in with the right game plan and executed it to near perfection. Trying to even up the series at 1-1, they may need to play with that same level of precision in the second half. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and you got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for the Prodigy. He has 20 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got the Prodigy. Prodigy is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's the Prodigy in at the 1. Here's the Prodigy. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. The Prodigy's got the first field goal of the second half for the Thunder. Warren the pass to Champ. Here's Smith. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. Thunder trailing by 18. There's the pass to the Prodigy. Drills it from outside. The Prodigy's got 13 points.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
There's the double team with Warren. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for the Prodigy.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Kicks to Clark. Pass to Champ. Smith on the wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's the prodigy.
Next foul call. Champ.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for New York, the prodigy. Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, some really terrific numbers for the prodigy. He has 11 points and 4 assists as well. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
And Clark, you can just see him oozing with confidence right now.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Warren kicks to Clark. He feeds it to Smith. Some nice passing by New York here. He used that pick to get in close. And that's now 17 points for Champ.
And the interior be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Passes it to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Thunder trailing by 19. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Clark kicks to Warren. To the inside. Down low. Champ. The feed to Clark. And it's Smith. It's not possible what we just Clark is that possible.
Not improbable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Nick City Dancers.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the right side. This one for 3. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Got that one up quick. 18 points for the prodigy. The Knicks leading by 19 points. There's the dish to Clark. And the pass to Champ. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's the prodigy. It's hauled in by Warren.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. The prodigy, he's checked in for Champ. The prodigy comes in for Champ. The prodigy, he's checked in for Smith. And Armstrong subbed in for Warren. Then for the Thunder, the prodigy, he's checked in for the prodigy. The natural comes in for the prodigy. And it's the prodigy in for the prodigy. And that is good. The prodigy's got his first points in this one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Good. Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Inside, Vaughn, the pass to the prodigy. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's the prodigy. He's got 10. Here's Yates. Vaughn with the rebound. Vaughn's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's the prodigy. Shot from the wing. And it's in off the backboard. The prodigy's got 4 points in the quarter. To the right side. Here's Yates. And again, it's Oklahoma City. The Knicks leading by 18. Armstrong with it. He's got 7. The prodigy. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
To the middle. Ball stolen. Here's the prodigy. Wide open. Again, the Thunder score. Here's the prodigy. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Pass to the natural. To the wing right side. Stripped it away. And they're on the break. Moving it up. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The natural, he's checked in for the prodigy. Thunder trailing by 21. To the left side wing. The natural, the pass to Yates. And the Thunder, another 3.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Passes to the prodigy. New York moving the ball around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And it's now 23 points for the prodigy.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
The pass to the prodigy. Pass to the prodigy. 6 to shoot. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. The prodigy's got 25 points.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And he gets it to go.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Now Armstrong. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. The prodigy passes to the natural. Here's the natural. Down low, the prodigy, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
One shot, gentlemen.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the prodigy. He's got 13 points and a crazy number of assists. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important. Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball. And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And that one's good. The prodigy's got his second bucket of the game to go. Armstrong passes to Vaughn, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
His second person, 13.
The Knicks have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
One shot, gentlemen.
Thunder trailing by 19. Out to the wing. Here's the natural. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. The natural's got 4 points now in the quarter. The prodigy passes to Armstrong. They set the pick. Here's Vaughn. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 19.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Out to the right wing. 1:11 left in the third. Here's the prodigy. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Here's the natural. It's rebounded by New York. Vaughn's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the shot is good. And that's now 27 points for the prodigy.
And what a run he's having. Everything seems to be dropping.
Talk about having a hot hand. He's scorching.
Here's the prodigy. The natural, the pass to the prodigy. Over to the left wing. 2 on the clock. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, opening up a huge gap. And we'll have the start of a 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Thunder trailing by 21. Warren is out there with Smith. Then there's Champ. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's Champ in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Smith's shot is good.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Pass to the Prodigy. And it's denied. Warren kicks to Smith. Misses the 3. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's the Prodigy. It's good from long range. The Prodigy's got 9 points here in the second half.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Champ, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Champ's got 23 points. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And the pass to the Prodigy. Pass to the Natural. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the Prodigy, and the Thunder another 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
There's the screen for 3. Smith, that's good. Smith's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for New York.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Passes it to the Prodigy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. To the wing on the left. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
The pass to the Prodigy. Baseline try. Here's Warren. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys. Giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par. Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
The Knicks leading by 23. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's the Prodigy. Second chance shot. And Warren with the lane. Warren's got 20.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
And again, New York with the triple.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Floats one. It's deflected. Here's the Natural. They set the pick. Pass to the Prodigy. Drops in the tray. The Prodigy's got 25 points.
And that's That's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Champs checked in for the Knicks.
One shot, gentlemen.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game. All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Been a big game for the prodigy. He's got 21 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
The prodigy, he's checked in for the Thunder. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's the prodigy. Passes it to the prodigy. Drills the three-pointer. The prodigy's got 24.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
And he gets it to go.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Warren dishes to Smith. Here's the prodigy. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 26 points for the prodigy. Oklahoma City has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's the prodigy through the net again. He's done that 10 times to get there.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
That's good. 28 points for the prodigy.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
There's the pass to the prodigy. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. The Knicks leading by 22. To the inside. The prodigy, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Shot on the wing, and the shot is good. The prodigy's got 5 points in the quarter. Warren kicks to Clark. Out left to the wing. Lets it fly from 18. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's now 24 points for the prodigy.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
It's deflected. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for the prodigy. He's got 24 points and 1 assist. He may have saved his best for last here in the fourth.
And that's the kind of timing you really want, guys.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. One's checked in for the prodigy. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York leading by 22. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Smith the pass to Warren. Knocked loose. Back to Smith. Feeds it to Warren. 4 on the shot clock. tries from 10, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Here's the Prodigy, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
The Prodigy. Shooting one.
One shot. One shot.
Here's Warren, and he's been at the helm offensively.
Delivering pinpoint passes time and time again, on time and on target with his passes.
I hear you, Clark. The 3 Ps, one more, and he'll have 20. And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change slam. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Vaughn gets the bucket.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
A Prodigy, a strong finish under heavy pressure all over. The Prodigy's got 33. Warren dishes to Clark. Down low. New York moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Champ. It's deflected. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Smith. Pass to the Prodigy. Works a big high bounce and goes in. The Prodigy's got 10 points in the quarter. Down low. Here's Champ, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He urged them to do everything possible to create open looks for each other. Talked about setting picks, running more set plays, anything to shake free of that defense. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting from New York. Vaughn. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Champs checked in for New York. He hits both from the stripe. Oklahoma City's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Prodigy. Again, the Thunder score.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The drive by Smith. Wide open look. He squares up and sinks it. 31 points for Champ.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that. And you could see that dunk coming from a while away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. Clark, when he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And, Kevin, you're right. He definitely had a clear path on that one. Very little defense being played right there.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the Prodigy. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Smith outside. He kicks to Clark. Dishes it to Smith. 5 on the clock. New York moving it around. New York needs to get off a shot. Vaughn can't get it to go.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Pass to Clark. Now here is Smith. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
This series was in danger of getting away from them, but he just would not let it fall into a 2-game hole. He pumped new life into the season by leading them tonight to even the series. This kid is woo-wee.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Oklahoma City, as the Thunder will be playing against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York, a dominating performance for them in Game 2, and they're looking to continue their hot streak tonight with another win. Well, with the split of the first 2 games on their floor, it would seem paramount for them to take one back between Game 3 and 4. Kenny, do you see them getting that game back tonight or in Game 4?
That's tough. But if they do get one of those games, it'll likely be tonight.
Why is that?
You know, they're playing loose. You know, that's a big factor, and they're in front of a tough crowd. So that's a big factor tonight.
I agree with you, Kenny, but it depends on how they come out. You know, the key right now is they need to fight for every play. You know, I think this series is going to come down to which team plays with that sense of urgency.
And that about does it with tip-off fast approaching. We send it to Kevin Harlan.
And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA. And it's tied 1-1. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's New York facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Look at Oklahoma City. So, guys, what do you think about the Thunder?
Yeah, they've managed to tip the balance of the series their way, no doubt about it. Splitting those first 2 on the road was an advantage, but it's still up in the air. A win tonight would go a long way towards cementing their future as an NBA champion.
There's no question it would help, but it's still far from a sure thing. I mean, despite getting that split, I still have them as the underdog in this series. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to roll over. And at this point, you know teams playing in the finals can win wherever the game's being played.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Warren is out there with Smith. And there's Champ, and it's the natural, and it's Champ in at the 5 spot. Clark, shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Clark's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Knicks. The Prodigy passes to the Prodigy. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And there's the pass to the Prodigy. And the shot is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Warren. Shakes off the strong D and